This is Mongolian Mindset, and today I got PC with me, and we're going to be typing Sam Hyde for Joku. He recommended it. If you want to have somebody type by us, you have to join the Discord, and you have to actually be a VIP member, which means you have to promote the server. So then that'll give you access to recommend somebody for us to type. Maybe potentially we'll open that up to fictional characters in the future, but as of now, we're not really doing that. You guys know we use Linda Berens Interaction Styles and Temperament combined with cognitive functions. And shout out to PC and Zara because they are running the Demigod Dojo where you can get a better explanation of all these interaction styles and temperaments, more in depth, one on one with you, to where you can get like a black belt or whatnot, depending on the things that you complete. For them, these guys will be testing your knowledge. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be one of the biggest things, I think, for our server going into the future. Who knows what that will evolve into? Might push into Enneagram and whatnot. So you want to get in there early because it's potential for PC and Zara to be charging people for this because no one else is doing this, especially for free. PC, anything you want to say about that?
Um, Mostly just it's in the Discord. If you're on Facebook or you own it only on YouTube, I don't know why you're not in the Discord as well. It's pretty cool. It's in the Road to Demigod channel tab. So just go down there, join the forum, and all the stuff's there. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
all G.
we got all of the materials that we use in one spot so you can download the PTFs and read it for yourself. You know, we're always going to be a big proponent of you reading it for yourself, right? Let's not be fucking stupid. But let's get into this. We're typing Sam Hyde, okay? I don't know much about this guy. Besides that he's weird looking, okay?
He's
Uh, yeah.
a YouTube kind of YouTube content creator, kind of a provocateur. Um, yeah, he's a bit of a space cadet. Um,
Well,
uh,
this is
yeah,
interesting.
he
This is
seems funny. He seems like a funny dude, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, they got him as ENTP guys. Kind of funny they got him as an 8W7, ENTP with a 181 votes. Okay, guys. So we're gonna be looking at him. We'll figure out his personality type. You guys know we use this chart here that PC has made. Shout out to PC for this. So we'll be knocking things off, and as we go, we'll be eliminating things. Okay. Um,
By the way, if you guys want this, this is one of the you can get this on mongolianmindset.org. Same with the type grid and stuff like that. These resources are on there as well.
Yeah, and these are the three main books that we use here. We think these are like the best ones, especially the blue one. If you want to get caught up on cognitive functions and have a pretty good grasp and not be like personality database saying stupid shit all the fucking time, and then I gotta like fucking alt delete your ass. Um, just read
Yeah.
that book, man. You'll learn so much, and it'll make a lot of sense to you.
Well, yeah, the breakdowns for the cognitive functions literally on this red board on the typing board is actually from that blue book. So like these are one-to-one excerpts. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So guys, yeah, check that out.
because we
They
use
got
the resources here, man.
Yeah. So they got them as ENTP guys. So that's gonna be right in the middle with the flame there. They're initiating, they're formative, they are pragmatic, the process of progression oriented, they're abstract, they are SINE and they're TIFE. So if we're looking at an ENTP here, guys, if you're following me, you're up to date with like my current content, you'll notice that we're more hunting that hero and that parent function. We're gonna be looking for that, which one is this
Mm.
guy most likely displaying? That's very important. So check that out. We'll be looking at it. So if he's an ENTP, we should see abundance of NE.
The gym I went to is all black.
Okay.
So here's the training I got. Pop that jab. Move them feet. A hard head make a soft ass. Pressure bust pipes. What the does that mean?
Yeah.
That's how I learned how to box. Pressure bust pipes. A hard head make a soft.
I've never understood that.
That's how I learned.
I think it sounds gay.
I think it sounds gay.
You know me, I'm a very, people say controversial, but I don't even think controversial. I'm an equal opportunist. I'm an equal opportunist when it comes to jokes. Any race, any type of person can get it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even think it's controversial. I think most people are ready for that and feel like that. They're just like those articles, those clickbait articles, that the ability of the people to put out a headline that's like controversial comedian, and then it becomes controversial. But real people are not. It's not controversial to real people.
Bro, I have people all the time come to my shows and they're like, "Thank you, man, for being you. Thank you for being honest."
Yeah,
because like you say the stuff we want to say.
For sure.
And we can't say it because we have a job. And I'm like, well, I said, as long as you support me, I'll continue to say the stuff you can't say.
That's the problem, is the HR department.
That sounds like interest, doesn't it? PC, what do you think about that? That's pretty funny. I think the guy's definitely pragmatic there.
Oh yeah,
definitely pragmatic.
They both are.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting. Yeah, he's definitely pragmatic.
Those are the people that have to. That's who. If you're gonna work or.
I mean, he was going crazy here.
Yeah.
Sam Hyde here.
I think we can knock off pragmatic here, man.
Yeah, I think he's not worried about doing the right thing. He's pretty much, he's got his own autonomy. He cares about his own autonomy. I think both of these guys do. I think especially when you're like looking at a comedian, a lot of times you think an ENTP-ish or any Dom, one of those two. But for the black guy there, just saying.
There goes anybody.
Just bleep all the words. They'll know what it means. Use AI voice replacement. When you're at work and you want to, give a big hug to everybody at work and put them to bed for a long time, take a nice long nap, be friendly, sing them a love song, a lullaby. The HR department, those are the people you want to put to bed first.
Yeah. Bro, you know what's so crazy, man? When I used to have a job, this was 10 years ago, when I was having my first kid.
You see that?
SI
for him. SI. When I was having my first kid, my job, SI.
And my first baby mama worked in the same building, but not for the same company.
Giving the extra information, black guy.
And we kissed each other, and then I grabbed her booty after lunch.
Yeah.
And somebody reported me to HR and tried to get, tried to get her to file a report on me. Yeah. That's how gay HR is.
Tattletails. Tattletails,
he is pragmatic, because saying the word gay is super, that's a super no-no. That is a super no-no. Super no-no.
But notice how Sam, which is the white guy, by the way, for anyone who didn't know, David Lucas is the black guy, Sam Hyde's the white guy. He's talking about Tattletails. That's straight up fucking prag. Straight up prag.
Yeah, and the reason why we say that that's pragmatic is because a lot of times when you're pragmatic, you're going to break a lot of rules, and Tattletails are going to be the ones that get you in trouble. A lot of times it's the high SI users that are going to snitch on your ass and going to have you in trouble. So, because you didn't follow the rules, especially the ISTJ. Oh, Lord. Like, I got PTSD from being around them at work. You got to be careful that you follow procedures and everything perfectly around them, or you might end up in trouble, man.
So, when they band together, it's just the strategy of Tattletails banding together that has the most resilience in the modern workplace.
Yes, and people that...
So he's talking about the system there that they run, right, guys? He's talking about the system that Tattletails run here.
Yeah, that's how gay HR is.
It's Tattletails. Tattletails, they when they band together, it's just the strategy of Tattletails banding together that has the most resilience in the modern workplace.
Yes, and people that tattletale have never been punched in the face. That's the bottom line, dude. Because it's like, dude, my granddaddy, like, I remember when I was a jet, bro, when I was a kid.
I remember SI.
And I come tell my granddaddy, like, oh, such and such took something from me. He's like, well, you better not bring your ass back in this house until you got it back. Don't come tell me no shit like that. The fuck you mean he took your bike? Go, don't come back into this house until you got that bike. My granddaddy, bro, my granddaddy was so, he was such a polarizing person. I think that's where I get it from, because he didn't give a damn.
Yeah.
And he was born on a plantation. He was born to indentured.
He was born here.
No, in Georgia.
No,
on this
plantation right here.
He was born in Georgia to indentured servants, where you still have a debt to pay off. And then all his conversations would start with the white man, and then he married.
Buddy is informative as fuck.
My grandmother, who was half white.
Is that guy smoking a blunt?
Yeah. It was like, bro.
He is smoking a blunt.
I was gonna say that's not how you smoke a cigar, so yeah, it must be a blunt. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he is. But David Lucas here, he is informative. He's pragmatic. You got informative, pragmatic. You either got SFP or NTP. But he's giving a lot of SI, so this David Lucas guy is NTP.
I guess you had to go back to your roots, right? But yeah, man, it's like that style of living and that style of society has left. I mean, we have a few of those guys. Like, you got me, who's like, bro, like, where I don't really believe in racial boundaries. I mean, we're cool. You haven't tried to put a noose around my neck yet.
Not yet.
I don't know when it's coming.
No, it's just the getting punched in the face has been replaced by, sir, that's assault.
Yeah.
Or holding a fucking camera up.
Yeah. But I'm glad those type of people, the Karens, get in trouble. Like the chick who called the police on that bird photographer in New York, the black dude. Yeah, I'm glad people like that are starting to get in trouble and losing their jobs.
Well, the other thing is, though, the Karen stuff, a lot of that is Karens are also the people who uphold societal norms, like picking up after your dog and stuff.
Right.
You know, like you can go overboard with.
They do some good. I see what you.
They absolutely do. Like that white lady you had on stage last night with the I want to speak to the manager haircut.
Yeah.
Like, that's why your food's on time.
Right.
Like, because she complains.
See, we do catch fish
at every single restaurant. That's why, you know.
You want to hold it?
Hell no. I want to touch that thing.
What you gonna do at the end of the world?
Touch that thing.
What you gonna do at the end of the world when we gotta catch our food?
I'll figure it out.
Just come.
I do what I have to do. I'll do what I have to.
Come to my plantation.
Yeah.
Some random what if by David Lucas.
Yeah, I was gonna say it.
Random what if. Random what if.
I'll take care of you, bro.
Thanks, man.
Freak.
Oh, that's very effy of you. I'll take care of you,
So
bro.
high. So we don't catch fish, huh? No, that's real though. You just got to find the perfect balance, and that's the problem. It's kind of like when you are a Karen, you don't know when to stop. Like at what you know what I'm. There's no balance.
Right.
Like you do cause a lot of great things, but also you go to the extreme to where you feel like if a black guy or whoever, an intimidating person, let's not even say black guy. Let's say an intimidating person is walking by you and they do something and now you're, huh? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, balance is everything. And
balance is everything.
We're in a world out of balance right now.
Yeah. How can we balance it, Sam?
It's happening.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The balance is happening?
It's happening. Thanks to people like us.
Yeah, for real.
And everybody out there who has the bravery to, find their balls.
Yeah. For real, bro. I became a fan of yours.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and knock him off for pragmatic, just to go ahead and just get that off the board, like just get some shit off the board. All right, guys, he's clearly pragmatic, so that eliminates a lot there. That eliminates the SJs, who are your snitches, right? You can also have some of these that are your snitches as well. Okay, so just heads up. Yeah. Anything else we want to get out of here, PC? What else we think?
Yeah, definitely informing, so we can knock out the directs.
All right, so guys, we're also going to hit informing. So what that means is this guy doesn't have clear communication, right? So that means it's wordy, beats around the bush. It's not explicit. It's not close-ended, right? He more likely tends to like open-ended statements, right? So that's gonna knock off these guys and these guys. So we're looking at ESFP, ENTP, ISFP, and INTP, guys.
Oh well, actually, we can knock out the SFPs because they're clearly SI.
Yeah, they're both SI. All right, well, PC is moving ahead for us here, guys. But SI, yeah, so that's gone. ESFP is
Like
gone.
all that balance, all that my experience.
Yeah. So both these guys are NTPs here. Yeah.
When did you start?
I started as soon as I got a real job, and I realized how much I hated it and wasn't built for that.
After college?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that I could never function that way. That's when it started. And I did stadium graphics for sports stadiums. You know that ribbon that runs around?
Yeah.
This place called ANC Sports. They sold the equipment, and I did the graphics for the those banners and stuff. So I'd make the football helmets crash together, and they'd say,
Nice.
you can't do that. Because it's like we're worried about head injury stuff. Like we want to.
So you were trying to have your own creative freedom.
They were so paranoid about head injury stuff. Like I wanted to do like see if like the graphics, they're all like 4,000 pixels by 80 pixels.
And I don't know what that means.
It's like very.
So now he's starting to get into the extra information, guys. Right? No one asked him for the pixels and all this other shit. Okay, but he's just giving that extra information so you can know. INTPs really like to give you that extra information, so hopefully, I really think it boils back down to their TI. For them to get the complete picture, they need extra information. So I think they try to give other people extra information so that they can like come to the same level of TI, but it doesn't work like that.
It must be a marriage between that and NE because, yeah, like you'll see a, let's say, an ESTP, man, you'll barely get 3 words out of them.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think they learn that way though. They like the INTP learn that way, so they kind of give it back to you, thinking that you will learn the same way they do. Because it's just everything's just natural projection a lot of times. That's why you go to like a certain author or whatever, they're just gonna project their types a lot of times or project their hero function. So you'll see it.
Narrow.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, can I fit Junior Seau's corpse being electrocuted like this? Like whatever they didn't want to see. Like the last thing that they wanted to see.
How long did you last there?
About 8 months.
Mm-hmm. You were always getting shot down at the meetings?
Of course, I would reject it all the time. And
or you should have had like Michael Vick running to
Michael Vick and Pitbull's coming in. Pitbull's.
You should have had Michael Vick. There's an NE just randomly out of nowhere from this.
Yeah.
been like Forrest Gump. That boy show is fast.
But towards the end of it, I would just stop working and I would just call Nick Rochefort, my comedy partner.
Nick Roche?
Rochefort.
Oh, I was about to say.
Yeah,
I forgot. Yeah, I met him.
Yeah, I would just end up calling him and talk sketch ideas over the phone. Mm-hmm. And he was doing car sales at the time, and he would just stop working and call me and do sketch ideas over the phone. So that's what when we decided to start doing comedy professionally.
Right.
And that was in like 2007.
Nice. Yeah, because I remember like seeing, bro, it's like, I don't know how many people know about you, but you got a deep dive with Sam Hyde, bro. The Ghost of Kiev.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Like what sparked that? Like, what?
That was started by Frank Hassel.
Okay.
Frank Hassel, you remember the I don't know how much I should tell because I don't want to get him in trouble.
No, don't get him in trouble.
The OG, the original one of these.
We'll blurb his name up.
The one, no, you can leave the name in for sure. Frank Hassel. Look him up too because he's very funny. But back in the day when this all started, one of these, he went on the news and did one of these hoaxes where he was like, it was this man named Sam Hyde. I talked to him online. He was talking about violence and shooting everybody. He was the shooter. So I'm pretty sure that's where the shooter meme got started, yeah. And then CNN took it from there.
It's so funny. Tucker Carlson, he covered you.
Did he?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit. Cool.
That tells you how crazy news is. Before they have any facts, they'll run a story.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're reckless and there's no.
But then your fans started sending in your picture for all of them, right?
Yeah, they did.
That's so great.
They were still getting tricked up to like 3 years ago.
That's
Like,
crazy.
there's still like news would run, you know, my picture as Samir Al Hayed or something like that.
He's Al Qaeda.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Why you smoking cigars now?
What's the alternative?
Weed?
That vape shit, that's gonna kill you.
Wow.
And weed is gonna make you stupid.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell my brother that.
Weed, long term, guys, you can't do weed, man. Long term, it's gonna ruin you. It's good for creativity, I think, for short term, but long term, it's gonna make you.
What about shrooms?
And listen, no, like like people will say, but Joe Rogan does it. Joe Rogan has a.
Long-term consequences. You hear that? Long-term consequences.
Weed?
That vape
He's
shit,
getting serious. He's about to give us a TI lesson.
Weed is gonna make you stupid.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell my brother that.
Weed, long term, guys, you can't do weed, man. Long term, it's gonna ruin you. It's good for creativity, I think, for short term, but long term, it's gonna make you.
What about shrooms?
And listen, no, like like people will say, but Joe Rogan does it. Joe Rogan has he probably has like a $5,000 a day healthcare routine.
Yeah, he got a nice.
He wakes up and drinks a $20 green juice and jumps into like a hyperbaric chamber.
Right.
Like, it's not the same thing as a guy. If you're eating gas station food, you're not going to survive the weed. It's not. You gotta cut it out. You have to stop. Long term, it kills you. It makes you not care. That's what it does. It makes you stop caring.
Damn, the TI coming out of this dude.
You gotta not smoke weed.
Oh my god. I might try a cigar.
And you see the difference there. See, he's just saying that, but like, let's say hypothetically, if there was somebody like me saying that same thing, I would hit you with studies, right? I'd be like, okay, this double blind study says X, Y, and Z long-term effect of weed, right? As opposed to him, he really didn't really say anything like that, right? So like somebody who's high TE like myself, we kind of want them studies, bro. Where your study at, you know? But
Citation needed, yeah.
yeah. I need to see some studies here, buddy. Where's your fucking studies, bro? You just saying shit out your fucking ass.
They give you a nice buzz.
The cigars are the best.
Yeah.
They're the best.
What brand do you smoke?
Room 101 is good. It's hard to find ones that are good consistently. Camacho's good.
Okay.
But
you like chocolate cigars?
No, I don't like flavored cigars so much. But it's more important that you buy one that's like fresh and hasn't been sitting on a shelf, because you can find cohibas that have mold.
Right, right. You can. My dad's Cuban, bro, so I know a little bit about.
Get some Cuban cigars.
You want one? Next time I go, I'll bring you one.
I would love that. Thank you.
I might have. I got some. When I was in Miami, I went to go see my buddy, and he's like, "Hey, David, you have to try these Costa Rican cigars.
Yeah.
They're way better than Cuban."
Yeah.
I was like, I've never heard that anywhere.
Yeah.
They're probably like stale by now. I got them at my house somewhere.
Yeah, you got to keep them in a humidor.
Bro, as you know, I'm cool.
I'm gonna put this down.
Yeah, do your thing.
I'll eat salmon later. In spirit of the show.
I don't think there's any salmon in here. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Hey, what's up, guys? You know we are in 2024. It's an help, HELP.com. But his dude, bro, he only thing I can say, man, is that's my guy. And for anybody thinking about doing something crazy to him, he's a one-man army. That's all I can say. So you better be a Navy SEAL level guy if you think about
bring a helicopter.
For real. The boy is trained. That's all I can say. But yeah, bro, like I caught a lot of shit for being his friend.
Yeah, you did.
Caught a lot of shit. But it's like, who cares? Like, bro.
My experience, I caught a lot of shit. Like Jesus Christ. What do you think about the big guy?
Honestly, it reminds me a lot of INTPs, I know.
What, the big guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he might be one too.
Have you noticed that Sam Hyde has got like one fucking pant leg up and one down, like he's fucking LL Cool J, but you can tell it's like not an ironic thing. He just doesn't realize that he's done it.
I don't think so. I don't think he doesn't realize it either.
It's
well, the point you made is how many black people did he kill?
Right.
Zero. He killed no black people.
Right. Shouldn't he be?
What's the fucking issue?
Shouldn't he be black people's hero?
Yeah. He's killed the least amount of black people of all the people they have beef with.
Right. He did, bro. He killed 2 pedos and a woman beater. And all this shit happened to him when he was 17.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. That's pretty young. That's crazy.
Bro,
That's crazy.
They did him dirty.
When I was 17, I was wearing tight jeans to pick up girls and picking my nose.
That's all I was doing.
They're talking about Rittenhouse.
I was still beating off.
I said, are they talking about Rittenhouse?
I don't fucking know.
Well, he talked about something about killing a pedo, and that sounds like the whole Rittenhouse thing.
Man, I don't know too much about it, so I can't really say shit.
Okay.
Rittenhouse
was that kid who shot 3 people.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, man, I really don't rewatch like I call it stupid news. Let's try to stay away from it, bro. It's just a waste of brain cells, bro. It's just like, yeah, whatever.
I was still beating off and wiping on the side of my bed. I'm gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? Why your sheet so hard? Oh my God, it's so funny, man. So I personally think that you are the greatest troll alive. Do you like being that?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Because I think about the iDubbbz documentary.
I wasn't even trolling iDubbbz.
How?
I was there. I wanted to make it entertaining for him.
What do you call that if it's not trolling?
It's going on his channel. It's monetized by him. It's getting him money. It's making an exciting video for his thing. Everything was lighthearted. None of it was like,
but what if
a slut?
But what if the video? What if you would have never made clarification, and people would have really thought that your girlfriend was a heroin addict with her head shaved?
Well, then it's all it's all based on his reaction to it. If his reaction to it was fun, silly, oh, that's crazy, this is crazy, then he comes out looking good. If his reaction to it is that he takes the mask off and shows that he was trying to set me up in the first place, then it makes him look like a fucking jackass.
Right. You got it.
So it's balls in his court.
That whole shit is NA.
Bro, you whenever I need to prank somebody, dude, I'm hiring you.
The only thing that matters is his perspective.
We'll rent some slingshots.
Right.
I mean, it's nice that if he did this, he had all the alternatives of what would happen. Yeah.
Get some crackheads.
Yeah.
This is my baby mama. She's 80 pounds and bald. She's a cutter.
That's so funny, bro.
I would die for her. This 80-pound cutter with broken teeth, I would die for her. She's my everything.
That's so funny.
Yeah, man.
Where do you say you are on the political spectrum?
I think things are getting better. I try not to. I'm not studied enough to know.
Right. I'd say you're a libertarian.
I have libertarian sympathies, but I think that the people that are dogmatically libertarian are jackasses. I think they have. I think that no. I don't think there's one thing that. My main thing is I think that white people need to find their balls. Mm-hmm. That's kind of a problem right now, and it's not like anti any other race. Right. It's like our people. Like it's the same thing. Like Cat Williams talking about black guys wearing dresses. Mm-hmm. Like white people have a problem, and that's what I'm trying to steer people. Like you got to lift, you got to not smoke weed, you can't be, and it's advice that anybody can take. But
the world was better when the white people were the superior race. What? Catch you. That's not real. That's not real.
We gotta stop smoking weed. All that shit. That's where I'm at.
Think about the prime economy when blacks were slaves. No, I'm playing. They already think I'm a white supremacist. Let me stop, bro. Yeah. I can't even joke like that right now I can't even joke like that right now. I used to say that on stage. I'd be like, come on, man, you don't want 6 cent gas?
God damn.
I put a couple of my family members in slavery to have 6 cent gas.
Oh my God, bro. Man. I was thinking about how good American cars used to be.
Oh my God, bro. I want one of those cars where you had to get out, wind it up, then jump in, bro. Get in, Sam. No, that's one of my things, bro. We both have me and you both share a love for cars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm getting into old cars now, man.
Yeah.
These new cars, no matter how much they cost, they're dog shit.
Nah, man. They're not it.
Nah, bro. You got any electric cars?
No.
I had the Tesla Model S for 3 months, and I told my car guy, I said, I can't drive this.
Yeah.
I was like, this, I can't, bro. It feels like you're driving like one of those.
It's like an appliance.
Yeah, like an RC car.
Yeah. I would never hate. I think
Inside experience.
Elon Musk is an important guy. I wouldn't hate on anything he does, but I definitely, electric cars, I don't fuck with them.
No, I appreciate the Tesla. And I mean, my whole problem with it was, I'm not the most responsible person.
Mm-hmm.
And I live in an apartment building, and the charger's on the 2nd floor.
Yeah.
And I live on the 5th floor. Mm-hmm. So sometimes I'm just going home in a hurry because I got to change, go to the airport, whatever, and I forget to charge my car. And then I come back, and now I got 20 miles, and I got to wait an hour and a half before I can drive this car.
Well, anytime you drive by a gas station that has this charging stations, there's these people like sitting there waiting. Even waiting for 20 minutes is a pain in the ass. I don't know how long it takes, but these people, they look like they're camped out. You know,
if you go to a
Bro, he reminds
supercharger
me
on the
of
Model
this
S, I think
fucking guy at the gym that comes up to me. He talks about conspiracy shit. And this older dude, he's fucking INTP. I told him to fucking I told his ass to like research fucking INTP. I swear to God, he always comes up to me and tells me, what am I gonna do to stop the whiteys? And I'm just like, what the fuck? He's like, oh, you're not too worried because you make a lot of money. You know, the white man's already bought you. I swear to God, every time I go to the gym and he's there, he's gonna come up to me and talk to me about some conspiracy shit. And he looks just like Sam Hyde, I swear to God. He's just a fat version. But yeah.
Yeah, I've got a mate who's the dead ringer of him, but he's got like a little faux hawk instead.
Like I swear to God, it's like the same dude, bro. I'm just, yeah. What do you think about the fat guy there, man?
Yeah, I think they're both INTPs.
Yeah. It's just a clear difference in IQ that you can see there, between Sam Hyde and the other guy. I think the Sam Hyde is clearly a lot smarter. That's why you see him like, you know, he kind of
could even be a difference in subtype as well.
Yeah, I mean, he takes a little bit. Sam Hyde's like, wait here. Let me like, say what's really going on here. And he's kind of like, I don't know, maybe he's like a little joke. What the fuck is going on? Very jokish. So yeah. But yeah, so he's an INTP, guys. INTP. What do you think? Subtype here. Going creative.
With Sam Hyde?
Yeah.
Yeah, creative.
Creative. / normalizing or dominant?
I'd say I'd say yeah. Actually, no, I'd probably say normalizing.
You think normalizing? I mean, I think he's dominant.
Yeah, dude.
You're talking about fuck this, fuck that. People need to get in the gym. When you hear INTP talking like that, never.
Yeah, well, I guess for an INTP, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think he's creative / Big Daddy Dom. Okay, CD. I think he's very developed, especially for an INTP. Like he hits the gym, and he's a big guy, strong guy. I don't know much about him.
Well, he wasn't always like that. Like you can tell that's pretty new because he was a bit like you saw his first photo.
Mm-hmm.
He had a lot more pounds on him back then, so he's obviously
I don't give a shit.
Got his shitty gear.
I don't give a shit.
Kudos to him, man. Kudos to him.
Yeah,
that SI trial will have them fucking doing sweet fuck all in their dungeons, bro.
Dude,
so
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, man. A lot of them are fucking lazy. Like lazy. A lot of them. Like lazy.
Yeah, same thing with the INFP. Same thing.
Just fucking lazy. So he getting big credit for me on controlling his diet, getting in the gym, being strong, actually putting himself out there, because that's also pretty hard for the INPs in general, just putting himself out there. So I gotta put him up there. I mean, I think this guy is probably what do you think, above average prodigy level? I think
around there, man.
Yeah, I think he's pushing between
Mm.
above average and prodigy level, and I'm not exactly sure on his enneagram because he could be a 6, he could be a 7, but he's somewhere in the head center. Um, I mean,
I wouldn't say a 6.
probably a 7, right?
Yeah,
Probably seven W
yeah,
six, 7W6 or something.
could be.
Enneagram 7W6, 7W6. Probably SPSO or yeah, probably there. Because he does generate a lot of ideas, and when you generate a lot of ideas, they're usually going to attach you to sevens. Kind of like adrenaline junkies when it comes to that, running away from anything of stability oriented. But yeah, we got him as an INTP. The other guy, INTP as well. It's kind of funny to see them two interacting together. But yeah, Joko, I'm interested to see what you type this guy for Enneagram because interested to see that. We think
Mm.
he's a 7. You probably, if you're looking at an INTP, you're usually looking at 5, 6, 7, possible
9.
9, but that's possible. Because a lot
Yeah,
of
I'd
people
say
say
that's more like
nines are concrete.
harmonizing. A harmonizing INTP, I can definitely see as a 9.
Or 6 SP a lot of times.
Mm.
But yeah. So guys, that was interesting to see. He's a smart guy. Big ups to him for getting out of his comfort zone. Um, if you're an INTP, you definitely want to get out of your comfort zone. PC, any last thing you want to say?
Nah, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
deuces.
So guys, just remember that if you want more hands-on experience with Zara and PC and myself, go ahead and join the Demigod Dojo. Um, we have a video breaking down like what's our goals there. Um, but ultimately is to make you better at typing and to end like stupidity with like personality database like thinking, right? E for extroverted, T for thinking type shit. So that's what we want to get rid of and make sure that people actually understand what cognitive functions actually are. So if you want to be part of
Yeah.
that, go ahead and join our Discord. We'll leave a link to it. Like I said, PC and Zara are pretty nice guys, man. But
And we seem to get a lot of people joining the general chat or world chat, whatever you want to call it, and asking questions and stuff. Probably actually better to do that in Dojo, where people actually know what the hell they're talking about,
mhm.
instead of just throwing it to the peanut gallery. It's sometimes can be the blind leading the blind, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
um, yeah.
yeah.
No,
So, all right, you guys. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.